Everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be doing my review on season 8, episode 15, Worth, in a second, but I just wanted to show you guys something. My niece got me the little Daryl keychain. Can you see him? Yeah. Isn't he cute? It was just so thoughtful. I always say anything that I get, Walking Dead is always gifted to me, and I didn't have a keychain, so I was so excited. So thank you, Melanie. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to hold on to it the whole time I do this video, okay? So let's talk about this episode. What can I say? It was good. It was great. I just can't say anything bad. I am actually waiting to say something bad, and I have nothing to say. So the episode starts out with a letter, and it ends with a letter. So we have Rick, who finally broke down and is reading this letter to himself, and we hear Carl's voice doing the narration for the letter, which I really liked because we got to hear Carl's voice. I mean, it, makes you feel a little something again. So Carl just, he wants this world. He wants the old world back. He wants where people can live with people, and, there's no more killing and, birthday parties and, he said a whole bunch of things, but like pizza Fridays and stuff like that. He wants normality to come back to the world. But right now, his dad is heated. Negan is heated. They're all heated, and it's just not right now. But I enjoyed the letter. It did. It got to my heart a little bit, and a lot. I'm lying. But it was a nice way to open the episode. But so many things happened. I don't know what to talk about first. Well, I guess we can talk about Eugene, okay? So anyone that knows me or has been subscribed to me for a while knows that Eugene is one of my favorite characters. I always say that he wins by wit. He's just... he's not, to me, like an aggressive type of person, so he uses nothing but his brain to get through. So when a shot came through to hit the savior in front of Eugene, with Daryl shooting the savior, I was like, ah, shit. And I was like, oh, here it comes, man. How, weird is it that Rosita and Daryl are capturing Eugene, whom used to be part of their group, right? It's just strange in itself. So I'm gonna talk about one thing first, and then I'm gonna go to a different thing, okay, with the same situation. So they get together. They're both talking, mad shit to him. Rosita, worse as usual. I did a video on Eugene, I think first half. And I was like, that was probably one of the reasons why it was so easy for Eugene to leave, because Rosita straight talks to him like shit. It's not that they treated him bad. It's just, he was just like amongst the people, and if we can use some education, we go to Eugene type of deal. And I said that's why it was so easy for him to flip-flop to Negan's side, because Negan gave him like a commanding officer's type position, which in fact, Eugene, it makes me upset saying it, but he is choosing Negan. He is. What did Rosita have to offer, or Daryl? Nothing. Besides, you're going to be put away until we need to use you or whatever. So Eugene, smarty pants Eugene, sees an opportunity, sees the couple walkers that are walking on the right side of the car that he knew that Rosita would go through, and what does he do? He throws up on her. That's wit. I mean, gross, of course, but it is wit. And he gets away. So he's running. Rosita runs into the walkers. and I'm sitting there in my reaction video. I'm like, oh man, I was like, he's in that mess. He's in that rubble. And then they show him getting up, and I'm like, yeah, Mr. Smarty Pants. Like, he knows what he's doing, but he don't want to be with us anymore, guys. He's choosing Negan. At this point, this is what I see. He did try to help with Dr. Carson and Gabriel, but that's why I'm a little bit like, where are you, Eugene? Like, exactly. Maybe a little bit confused, but Eugene runs his life through fear, so his fear took him back to Eugene, and to the Saviors and Negan. So, what can we say? That's all. They just... There's too much damage that's been done now with Eugene and the group, so we're just going to have to sit and wait and see what happens through that. So, you want to talk about Simon and Negan, right? I did a video. I had mentioned it once before. It was Friend or Foe. And my conversation was about Simon and Negan's relationship and how Simon's been being disrespectful and, what I want to happen, and so on. And everything that happened in the episode was exactly what I wanted. I was like, I want Simon to be, talking a whole bunch of shit, and then Negan walking up whistling, and that happened. I wanted the hands-on fist fight with no weapons, that happened. But when Negan does come, when Simon is talking shit, and here comes the whistle, and on my reaction video, I'm like, yes, like, I've been waiting for this. Like, I was so happy because that's how I wanted it to happen. And he doesn't really do anything. They go inside, and I call it the table talk room, and I don't like table talk because it's scary. I think I even say that in my reaction video. I'm like, I don't like table talks. They're scary. And Negan's like, get on your knees. And I'm like, get on your knees. Like, I don't know what happened, but at that moment, I disliked Simon more than I disliked Negan. How? How did that happen? So anyway, they do the intense music, and we think it's going to happen, and it doesn't. Why? Because Negan already had other plans for Simon. So you want to talk about the fist fight? They had me amped. I was, really, really happy that they did not use weapons. We all know ultimately Negan won. You want to be the man, you got to beat the man. That's what Negan says. Negan did win. So Simon, the last shot that they show of him is him laying there. And Negan was complaining the whole time because he's just like, I gotta kill, this, I gotta kill this, this, now I gotta kill you. And it's like almost he was just mad because that is, right, his right-hand man, okay? So then we go to Dwight. Same thing. Dwight is outside smoking. Here comes the whistling, and I'm like, ah, shit. Here we go. So they interact, they have their conversation. Dwight was like, oh, of course I'm shocked to see you. We didn't think, you were alive, in his words. And Negan is just like, oh, okay, no. No, Dwight was like, I remembered who I am. And I'm like, just say it. Just say you're Negan. Just do it. And he's like, I'm Negan. And then, they drift off. Now, this is where I get, like, really... I'm not even going to go on that part yet. I'm just not even going to go on that one yet. I'm going to wait just a second. So, Negan ends up... I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. Negan ends up walking Dwight to what looked like his own room. And who's in there? Laura. So we all know Negan's fucked at this point. Not Negan. Dwight is fucked at this point. So my gut is, all upset because during the table talk that I just told you about Negan brings out this map and blah, 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 blah. And during the fight, Dwight is sending Gregory to go to the hilltop to give this information and blah, blah, blah. So when they finally got into the room, I'm like, oh my goodness, it was false plans. It was false plans. So that's like 3 things that had just really got me in that episode. And then Laura, with her little bitch-ass self, wants to stand up, but the only thing that kept me going was coming back here to expose you. I'm like, you know what, you are a fucking bitch. That was my exact words. But we were all waiting around for that anywho. So the information that was given, that's why Negan was like, don't sell yourself short, Dwight. You've already, helped me. You already did that. And Negan had also offered Dwight the right-hand man position, right before that. So, Laura gets up, she's just really, irritating the crap out of me. I'm mad. So that's 2 things. That was 2 people. So what I'm trying to get to, what bugged me out the most about this episode is Negan knew the whole time. I've been saying Negan has been getting his shit together. Negan, he's his structure, the things that he does, he's just, so when he's outside talking to Dwight, he knows that Dwight betrayed him. He didn't kill him then because he knew Laura was upstairs in Dwight's room. So he was just listening and just seeing them lie to his face, just like Simon. Same exact thing, right? He's going through all this dialogue with Simon, but Negan knows the whole time that Simon has been betraying him. And the fact that the whole episode went on with all that buildup and all that everything just for Negan to know that both of his men tried to fuck him. Like, they didn't care. Simon just wanted to just kill him, just get rid of him. Dwight as well, but with a group. But if it was up to Simon, Simon would have done it, although he offered it to Dwight. But that's just a bitch-ass move or whatever. I don't know. But it just really bugged me out that the whole episode, we're watching, and I'm like, get those plans, Dwight, get those plans, get them, hurry up. And Negan knows the whole time because he knew how he wanted both of them to end. So at the end of the episode, they show Simon as a walker chained to the fence. And I'm like, this is so satisfying. I'm like, I'm good with this. Him being a walker, I'm fine. So it was 3 times. 2 times that he could have killed him. 3rd time he did, he did, but ultimately he became the walker or whatever. That must have been Negan's plan. Now, when it comes to Dwight, we don't really know yet until next week, but Dwight as well. You want to be my right-hand man? Yeah. With Laura sitting in the room. Same premise, same thing. So, altogether, it was just, I enjoyed it. The fighting scenes, the fight between Simon and Negan was amazing. Rick. Did we even see Rick this episode? I don't remember. Whatever. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about when I do my reviews anyway. What stands out to me. So we have 1 more episode left, guys. It makes me a little bit sad. What about you? It's like I'm excited about this Sunday, but then I'm like, 6 months is like so long to wait. It's too long. I'm sorry, I'm complaining. But it is, man. It's a long time to wait. But it's okay. We'll watch some Fear. We'll get through it. And we'll, talk about other things and stuff like that. So overall, episode, I love it. I loved it. I absolutely love that Negan knew everything the whole time. I just want to see what's in store on Rick's side. I want to see what they have planned. So, All I can do is wait. All you can do is wait, and we'll see what happens with everything. And then at the end, of course, like I said, it started with a letter. It ended with a letter. Michonne is on the walkie-talkie with Negan, you know, kind of saying, you know, all the dialogue that Carl was saying, and Negan throws down the thing, throws down the walkie-talkie, you know, stomps on it, and is like, you know, because it's not going to happen. It's all out war. It's not like he's going to be like, okay, no problem. You want to come over for spaghetti? You know, he's not going to do that. So anyway, I'm really, really excited about this week. Can't see what's going to happen. You know, them finales and stuff like that, they like to mess with our hearts. So we're going to have to see what happens. I'm excited. So if anything, you know, if you have different thoughts than me, or if I've missed something that maybe stood out to you, leave me a comment. That's most important to me. This is why I started my channel. I love to talk about this show. I tell you all the time, I will get back to you. I always do. Like, subscribe. Come hang out with me if you love The Walking Dead like I do, because I could watch the show every Sunday. I would never get bored. I've said it. I will watch this show to the very end. I've been here since the beginning. Why would I give up now, right? I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to say, I've said it before. I'm never going to say, I'm done. I'm not watching The Walking Dead anymore. It's not going to happen. I'm going to watch. So make sure you leave me a comment and say bye to my little Daryl. Thank you again, May. And I'll see you guys after my reaction video. See you next time. Bye.